Ah, jeez. I forgot to do the... I was trying to do a nice little thumbnail at the beginning, but, guess not. So, anyway, today's stream is, well, may not just be the only one today, but it most likely will be. Um, Today is going to be an interesting day because today we have to talk about something that I've been wanting to refrain from talking about for quite a while until just last night. Um, I know, I'm sorry, but I pre-ordered Mania. As a Fall Out Boy fan, I'm excited for Mania, but I thought that I should put this out there that we need to have a discussion about it. So, get those typing fingers ready for chat, and we will talk about Mania and how I think it's going to be, how it's been so far, and what we should expect from Fall Out Boy in the coming days. So, with the release of the song Wilson, Expensive Mistakes, coming out a day after my show started, I had no idea what it was. I didn't even know it existed. I mean, all I knew about was Young and Menace, Champion, Hold Me Tight or Don't, and Last of the Real Ones. Those are the only songs I knew about, and I only knew the titles of the rest. Now, I saw this one song called Wilson, Expensive Mistakes, and I'm thinking, Wilson? There's no one named Wilson in the band. Or is there? But, I ended up watching the music video that came out on the 10th. It was a spoof of a shopping channel, from what it seemed to be. I actually thought that was kind of cool looking because growing up with coming home to my grandmother sitting on the couch with the TV remote in her hand, phone in the other, watching QVC, which, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like HSN, which is like a home shopping network. Kind of like those people where you call in and you're like, whoa, hey, I saw the thing on here, can I buy it? And you give them the number, you give them your credit card, and you can order stuff. It's like Amazon, but they only have one thing showing at a time. But it's also an infomercial, but it's all live, and it's really weird. It's a really weird idea, but a lot of people buy from it. But anyway, I was watching the music video, and I was like, this is a definite divergence from their recent music videos. To quote a comment that I saw on the on the Wilson Expensive Mistakes music video, which I'll from now on be referring to as either just Wilson or Expensive Mistakes. Um, the person on there said, "Wow, look at Fall Out Boy. They're into such deep music videos. They're really setting an underlying story. No, wait, they're back to memes." And I'm like, I don't know if you can call it that, but if you've ever seen the what's that one Fall Out Boy music video? What am I trying to think of? It's obviously not on Save Rock and Roll because Save Rock and Roll was like Youngblood Chronicles. If you've ever watched that, I usually watch that about twice every summer. I usually set aside a day and watch it and really, really take it in. For those of you who don't know, Fall Out Boy made a full-length movie. Well, I say full-length. It's more like 50 minutes, which is still pretty long for Fall Out Boy. And it's all the songs off of Save Rock and Roll in a chronological order that makes sense to a story put together with music and some sort of film. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend setting aside a good 50 minutes to watch that. But it's very good. And then I saw the Mania videos after that, and I'm like, whoa, this is really weird. And if you haven't seen it, the music video for Young and Menace, it's like these weird llama, like that one thing from the movie The Never-Ending Story, like the giant dragon thing, you know what I mean? It's like the giant dragon looking thing, except it's mixed with a llama, and they stand on their, like, hind legs. And they're really weird. Like, you can tell that, obviously, they're humans. And I've heard a lot of rumors that Brendan Urie is one of them, which is kind of funny, not gonna lie. But anyway, I was looking at those, and I'm like, this is weird. This is really weird. And then I dug a little deeper in, and I turned up the quality on my video, and I looked at it, and I paused it at this one moment, and I was looking, and the who I'm assuming was the daughter of the two, who was a human for some reason, was showing them a magazine that said like family activities or something, and the llamas got all mad or whatever, and they chased her out of the house, and she ran away. The daughter. I'm just thinking, wow, they're really setting like it was weird to look at because I was like, wow, is this going anywhere? Like, is this a metaphor for say, I don't know, it could really be a metaphor for anything family related. So I'm like, wow, they're really going deep here with some really absurd visuals. Very, very indie pop punk Fall Out Boy thing to do, which I totally understood them doing. And then the music video for Hold Me Tight or Don't came out. And this is kind of like the medium in between um, Young and Menace and Wilson. And I watched Hold Me Tight or Don't, and I was watching that, and the llama thing only showed up like once, and it was actually having a good time. I'm like, the heck is this? What are you doing here? And I was like, okay, so they're keeping it as like an underlying theme, like a really underlying antagonist of some sort. And then Wilson came out. And again, if you've ever seen that, the llamas come up as one of the items you can buy through the HSN spoof. And I thought it was kind of funny because I'm like, you can buy llamas. That's funny. I have no sense of humor, but I kept watching it, and there were so many jokes to old Fall Out Boy songs, and there were jokes to the Youngblood Chronicles. There's a joke about Patrick's Patrick's outfit in the music video of that. It was a music video for Dance Dance. I really like that music video. That was really cool. And then of course keeps going, and then there's turns out they're all paper cutouts or whatever, and they were just filming a music video, which was the music video, and it's really cool. But anyway, I liked Wilson, and the more I talk about it, the more I like it. I was actually just listening to the album's songs that they put out early, and they're pretty good, except for Young and Menace. I'm a little iffy about that still because it's very EDM, very unlike them trying to keep with the times Fall Out Boy, which I'm okay with that, but not as long as they don't overdo it. I can understand trying to make money, but I cannot understand trying to conform yourself. But anyway, I looked at the videos and I kept going through them again and again and again in that order too, from Young and Menace to Wilson. Wait, no, Young and Menace, Hold Me Tight or Don't, which Purple Skull thing, I still don't get that. I still don't get that. It's cool looking, but I still don't get that. And it's brought up in Wilson as well, which you guys need to watch. It is a wonderfully made music video, especially for Fall Out Boy. Now, I'm not saying the music video is bad. I'm just saying it's a good music video. But I kept looking through, and I'm like, there is no set story. There is no way they're trying to keep on a story for the whole time. And that brings me to my point of if I'm excited for Mania. I'm going to have to say yes. This is a Fall Out Boy that I've not seen in a few years. This is a Fall Out Boy that does not care at all whatsoever and likes to mess with people and like very early 2000s, very, very, very Blink-182 sort of sense of a Blink-182 sense of humor, I guess you could say. And I've not seen that Fall Out Boy for a few years. I haven't seen it since probably Folly I Do. Either that or From Under the Cork Tree was pretty long ago. And I saw it on that a lot too. I mean, I have that on vinyl and I listen to that every so often, and you can hear it. You can hear that they honestly just don't care if you like their music or not. And Mania, I feel like they're doing that again, and a lot of people take that as, oh, they're conforming. No, that is a sense of they're doing what they've wanted to do for a while. And I feel that's the sense I'm getting from Mania. And at $8, I'd pre-order it. Just take a risk. It's $8. Come on. And if you're gonna buy it on vinyl, I think it's only like what, 20 or something on the website. You can buy it in like 4 different colors. You can buy it in like red, purple, blue, or swirl, or something like that. And if you're really a huge Fall Out Boy fan, you can get some of the bundles or something. But I don't have $150 to spend on Fall Out Boy merch. I wish I did, but I don't. But my point here is that Fall Out Boy, I'm excited for Mania. I like when an artist does something that they like because you can tell in their music that they're excited to do it. And Mania, I feel like, is Fall Out Boy that we've not seen for a while that is excited to be doing this sort of thing. At least from what I can tell. I'm not in Patrick Stump's mind. I'm not in Pete Wentz's mind. I'm not in anyone's mind. I'm just saying that through the music alone and the music videos and the subject matter, this is a Fall Out Boy that I've been waiting to see for a while again. One that honestly wants to have fun and not to have to not be able to do stuff that they don't like. So this is a, I don't want to say new era. It is the revival of an older era that we've not seen until I I think when Save Rock and Roll came out. I think that's when Fall Out Boy went into a sort of um, edgy, weird, like mixture of a lot of genres. Like if you listen to American Beauty, American Psycho, you're gonna see that and be like, "Whoa, what the heck are you guys doing?" And I feel like that's a great transition between Save Rock and Roll, which was a very serious album. At least I think it was. I think it's a very seriously written album. Then you go to American Beauty, American Psycho, and you're like, did they just throw in a sample from a song that's a theme song of a TV show that was out in like the early days of TV? Which, if you haven't heard it, that song is Uma Thurman, and it's from, I cannot think of the name of that show, but it was like, I don't know, it yeah. But anyway, my whole point is that this is an album that I've been waiting for a while. And not just in the fact that it's Mania. I've been waiting for an album where Fall Out Boy does something fun. And this is it. We're here. So, January 18th, guys. Let's get excited. So, I'm pretty happy with what they've done so far. And I hope you guys will be too. So, with that, I leave you to go make your own opinion about it once you hear it. So, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day if I don't come back. I probably may not. Unless you want to see a stream with one of my friends. I doubt that would happen. Because I don't know how they feel about it. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon with maybe even a Mania review, which obviously I don't have it on vinyl, but as I said, not everything's going to be on vinyl. But if it is, get ready, because I'm gonna freak the heck out over this album, because it's going to be great. So, see you guys later. This is Vinyl the Show, signing off for... Well, yeah, probably signing off for the day. So, see you later.